What's good, YouTube? LTTV Combat Sports Talk. And for those that are new to the channel, I do content on boxing and mixed martial arts. The Joe Saunders and Canelo fight is happening in a few weeks. And I did a video recently about the discrepancies with the judging and things like that. And it's one person that has come to Joe Saunders' defense by the name of Tyson Fury. Joe Saunders is 100% mentally in the right place. He knows what he has to do, and he will do it. He will rise up top and claim greatness. Fury stated, "I was written off many times in the past and have always come through. We are cut from the same cloth and are the same breed of animals. Canelo has fought them all, but never a fighting gypsy. We are a different breed of animal to anything he has come across before. He will have world domination." End quote. I hope so, because honestly, everything is kind of stacked against Billy Joe to lose in this situation. And honestly, I'm not really rocking with that. I think it's kind of fucked up and foul. But it's the boxing game. It's politics, underhanded tactics, and things that are done behind the scenes to give other fighters an advantage. So it doesn't surprise me, but it's just foul though, you know. It's good to know that a fellow gypsy has confidence in the other, because from the looks of it, Eddie Hearn don't have no confidence in Joe Saunders. And that's kind of messed up. All because Canelo brings in more money. That don't mean nothing. Because if you're a gypsy, Eddie Hearn's a gypsy, and Billy Joe's a gypsy, you would think that they'll have loyalty amongst each other, but in the boxing game, there's no such thing. It's rare to find in this day and age. Somebody left a comment in my last video that kind of further proved what I basically stated in my previous video on this. The comment that I received from my last video was from Elliot Wright. He states, also, Billy Joe's dad said that a good source told him that Hearn said if Billy Joe wins, it's bad for boxing. If that's true, then it really just proves that Eddie Hearn is the scum of the earth and has no faith whatsoever in Billy Joe, man. And Billy Joe does have some good qualities, but I think his last outing, it kind of made him an easy pick for Canelo. But if Billy Joe is on his A game, then that fight is really a 50-50 fight. But I still have Canelo winning it, regardless of all of this. Another comment that I saw was, if Billy Joe robbed of a clear victory on points, which is a possibility if it goes in Billy Joe's favor. Now, he'll have to outbox the hell out of Canelo in order to make that fight remotely reasonable, because how the judging and how it's basically going at this point is basically sketchy and suspect as hell. And you can't really fault Billy Joe for being paranoid and a little bit uneasy, because everything is really just like all stacked against him. The judges in Canelo fights have always been sketchy AF, and I feel like this fight will be no different, to be real with you. But it's good to know that Tyson Fury has his back when really nobody else does. But Tyson Fury saying that Saunders is a different breed. I mean, do I believe that? I'm kind of skeptical about that too, because the fight has to take place. And in that first round, come May 8th, we're going to see if Saunders is a different breed, like Fury is saying. because all it takes is one mishap, and Canelo could really just have a field day on Billy Joe's ass. That's just the truth. Deep down, I feel like it could be some bullshit. With the scorecards, just because it's a Canelo fight, and the scorecards have always been a little bit head scratching. Even though I really won't be caring too much about the fight, nor I won't care to watch it. My hope that those that do attend that fight and actually pay for it, I hope they get their money's worth. Because if it's not, then that's a whole nother issue. But we shall see how everything unfolds on May 8th. Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment sections down below. I'm LTTV Combat Sports Talk. I'm out of here. Peace.